Hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the Hourglass, you guys. So I have been going through a lot of technical difficulties today trying to record a video, and I only have 33% battery life on my phone. So I'm going to try and do this a little bit speedy. You guys, I made 2 videos and it did not record properly, and I'm like kind of like annoyed right now. All right, let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. I'm gonna skip the intro. If you have not yet understand what a twin flame dynamic is, divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm so sorry, but I can't break that down right now. But you are on a connection that is equally yoked by the Most High. You should feel a sense of peace, or everything is going to be okay by the end of the day or the end of the lesson or in separation. You should not be feeling like you're afraid for your life or in constant anxiety, all right? We have excited. So for some of your divine masculine, male or female, energy is king. They're feeling pretty excited today. Could be woke up this morning, or they had an early morning and they're feeling really excited about a situation, or their divine feminine. Could be dreams that they had and they woke up really in a fair good mood, all right? Divine masculine, how are you feeling about yourself right now? Overwhelmed. So they may have a lot of things that they need to take care of, and they may not even be starting it right now. Just thinking about those things is very overwhelming. I feel like there's a call to go on an adventure. They want to just drop what they're doing and kind of have some fun. They may have some calls to make. For some of you, your divine masculine really wants to call you, but they feel really swamped, or they don't want to burden you at this time, or they're feeling about their divine feminine. So they're feeling loving. And this is a different kind of loving. They may feel very tender. You know how a child to a parent, or a parent to a child may be feeling right now, but they want some sort of reassurance. They want your affections right now. And we have regretful. So there are some things that, and they feel very stressed, okay? So there's a lot of regrets your divine masculine is undergoing right now, and that could be a burden for them. They don't want to be a burden for you because they may be very moody. They're still trying to achieve some sort of balance, and they're still trying to stay tapped in to this devotion, this affection, and this tenderness that they feel with their divine feminine. Some of them could be around their mother right now, or their mother may have a lot of say in their life that keeps them busy. I feel like there's a sense of boredom here as well. But we're about to tap into some crappy cards. So they're very sorry. Could be for not showing up for you, divine feminine, at this time as well. But there's some responsibilities they have to take care of, but they really, really want to be like consoled by you. They want to be in your arms. We have, I need to be alone, and it's not over yet. So right now, they may be kind of pulling away from you. So even if you're in communication, you're in union, you could feel or sense your divine masculine being distracted or pulled elsewhere. So we have memories. So they're still dwelling on some painful memories that could have separated you, or may have caused you to show up really differently. Maybe you guys kind of pulled away from being affectionate and being tender and kind of like babying, or you know how we treat puppies and we treat kittens. You know, we're so affectionate and attentive and hospitable energy, and wanting to be taken care of and kind. They sort of miss that, and I feel like there's a lot of remorse for something that they may have did. They may also feel like they have not given you the time that you needed, because they're always in some sort of burdensome situation. So let's see what's going on, divine masculine. So they do need some personal time, but it's not over between the both of you. They are like fixated on some memories, or they may feel very hurt that they're not with you making new memories as well. So we have what's burning them. Could be a marriage, or it could be a commitment. It could be a family commitment. It could be a job commitment that's kind of like burdensome for your divine masculine, all right? For some of you, they feel like their life is kind of swamped, too swamped to kind of give you the commitment that you're needing right now, and they're kind of regretful because of that. All right? But it's not over. For some of you, you are spiritually married to your divine masculine, and right now they're not showing up for this commitment, for this solid I'm hearing like this solid relationship, or connection right now. What is going on? What is the connecting card? Courtship. So there may be an appointment. We have courthouse energy. All right. So I'm getting that some of your divine masculines feels really regretful that they chose a situation that has now become a burden. For some of you, this could be a school agreement. This could feel like they had an agreement with you with that marriage card. They may have had an agreement with you that after school, when their life get back on track, they're going to come back and pursue you, or they want to talk more about being in a commitment, like really getting serious. And that did not play well. I feel like a lot of things suddenly came up that swamped your divine masculine right out of school as well, and they're kind of missing you. For some of you, there's an appointment, there feels like an interview that's about to happen with your divine masculine, or they're looking for work right now and they have to kind of like renew some information about themselves. Now, the courthouse being the overall energy with regretful. So there may be some lawsuits or some court proceedings that this person feels very remorseful or regretful about. I'm also feeling like it's a lot of employment energy. I feel like this is an employment and interview your divine masculine may be on, and they're having a lot of memories. They're thinking about making new memories with you. For some of you, they're very aware that this interview or this new employment may take them away from you on a different path, and they're feeling sorry already. They haven't even got the job. So there's some bad news that they may need to tell you, or this feels like bad news to your divine masculine. It's unpleasant. Something about taxes. They may want to negotiate with you, but they're not feeling like you're going to kind of like want that debate or that discussion because of some sort of, they feel like you're torn, or you guys had like this painful separation, or you guys been separated for a long time and it's very painful, and they know it. It's like, I'm not in a place to ask you to negotiate, or I'm not in a place to even ask you for anything, but I really want to talk to you about what's going on in my life. There's a truth, or there's an honest decision that your divine masculine needs to make here. They want to bring you some good news, and I feel like this is why they're staying away from you. They don't want you to settle, or it's like they're contradicting themselves, or they go back and forth. They really want to negotiate with you. They really want you to settle for whatever terms they're bringing to the table, but they're already sorry and remorseful for what they did in the past. Maybe they did that already with you and they cannot play that card again. Some of you, your divine masculine may have been working on a career that they wanted recognition from, and that has become a burden. For some of you, your divine masculine may want to offer you an invitation. They might want to kind of like confess, or confess some sort of love or solution to whatever is difficult between the both of you. It's like they want to declare their love. Divine feminine, they want something. They may want marriage, they may want a solid commitment, they may want more solid communication, and it's like, I have a lot going on, and at times I need a lot more personal time to recharge, but I still want to pursue you. But it's like they're torn because they're having this anxious energy that you may not accept the terms here. It may not be good enough for you. Some of your divine masculine is self-employed, and that's becoming a burden. It's like they may have a 9-to-5. They're unable to let go of that 9-to-5 because of how slow and burdensome their self-employment may be. Some of them are on the verge of making this very final decision of becoming fully self-employed, and that is going to come with them being swamped. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is a marriage, and it's like you're not wanting to talk to your divine masculine until they get finalized in a divorce or separation. That's for a few of you. Some of you may have like really unpleasant memories, and you don't want to, do that again. You don't have time to keep playing these foolish games. There's something that they want to talk to you about, but they feel like you're not going to settle for it. Let's see what's that about. I'm getting that really strong here. Some of you, they're reviewing a lot of memories when they met you, how long they know you. And they feel really, really sorry that they didn't do more. Something about school, after school, they had like this plan or they had this intention to kind of pursue you, date you, get into something more serious, but it just did not play out that way. A lot of stuff came up. There's a lot of bills. Somebody's being summoned. All right, Divine Masculine, what is it you want to tell your Divine Feminine? We have the Five of Pentacles, so they're going through a lot of struggles right now with their name. I'm hearing my name. Something about their name being caught up in something. They don't want you to forget about them, Divine Feminine. They may even want to ask you for help, or they don't want to pull you in this struggle with them. We have the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of money cards going on here. We have the Ten of Swords. So they may feel like they're ruined. They're done. Or you're done with the situation. Some of you, you're in a connection with a Divine Masculine that has been constantly betrayed by family and friends. This could also feel the betrayals to you. You know, they had you waiting too long. You probably forgot about them. Or they had you waiting too long to kind of give you something that was deserving. And now it's like, why would you settle for them in this struggle? They could be struggling with money. There could be a lot of financial insecurity because this Divine Masculine have a lot of obligations and fees and possibly child support to pay. And marrying you, you're going to be a part of that. And this is something that they may not want to tell you. This is painful. Whatever separation, if you guys are separate, you guys could still be in union, but you're not living together. There's a lot of space. There's distance. This Divine Masculine is like done. You know, they're spent. They're really exhausted with the Ten of Swords about that. All right. A lot of remorse. They know that they could have done better. They should have done better. But it's no excuse for what they did. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like they may have had you waiting too long and all the time was really one-sided. They could have been more generous. They may even want to offer you a gift just so you don't forget about them. All right. And I feel like they're starting to come out of a dark tunnel or of a struggle, but it's going to take some time. There may be some scams going on here. There was some scamming. Somebody was scammed with money. Maybe one of their people scammed them into giving them more money, and that kind of put them in a financial bind. Yeah, this person, this Divine Masculine, they're kind of like regretting that they didn't give more to you. They should have given more with whatever they have. We have the Devil. Yeah, I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, because they kind of like blindly followed, they couldn't see the light. And I'm saying blindly followed. They couldn't see a light of a situation. They were unable to see the truth with the Devil. And they may have accepted a bad situation unknowingly because, you know, there was more information or they were just too narrow-minded. So it's like, with these memories, they're kind of reviewing a lot of these dark things about themselves. Could even be a lot of unhealthy relationships. They could have been addicted to a lot of struggle or feeling like, you know, this is all life. Life is just struggle. So they were addicted to the struggle, you know, making decisions that was leading to more struggles or limitations here with the Five of Pentacles. This is why you were waiting, because at that time, they were making decisions out of corruption or decisions that were dark because they were disconnected from their higher self. Your person may have been really resistant to change and therefore choosing a lot of temporary situations that cause a lot of burdens. Someone could be sick around your Divine Masculine, or there was a sick family member that may have passed on. Someone who may have been helping them financially or had believed in your Divine Masculine, and that person may have passed on. and now it's like no direction. They really, really want to improve a financial situation before they could give to you. Some of them are paying off debts. It's like screaming coming from this devil card. So I don't know if your divine masculine feels very, very defeated. They feel done from these choices that they made out of a sense of control. They thought that they were in control, but they were not. There's a greed for luxury here as well. And the more that they keep making temporary decisions, the more struggle that they got. It's like they're trying to walk this line of this American dream is what I got. They want to do this American dream, go into school, graduated from school. Some of them may have dropped out. That is another bill, a debt that they have to pay. They're constantly thinking or focusing on struggles. There's an addiction somewhere here as well that's limiting your person. There's a lot of screaming, like guilty. I feel guilty about some bad news that I have to tell you. I don't know where this is going to leave us. They feel like whatever they have to tell you is like negative, so they don't tell you anything. You know, they're not generous with that information because it all feels dark. Eight of Pentacles, more money. So something about their body. Maybe they're not eating well, hey? There may be some dead-end jobs, or they're temporary jobs that just not, it doesn't give them the financial freedom to do as they please. They're working on something that they want to give you. Could be a gift. They could be stacking their monies to give you a gift. They feel very seduced by you, or it's like you're pulling on them. They're obsessed with this seduction they have with you. I got the phrase fool's goals. So we have the Lovers and the Devil. Okay, so there's a strong obsession to who they want to be for their divine feminine. I feel like there's a strong lust as well. I feel like they're kind of like thinking about the work that you put in and how things could improve. They feel very loyal to you, but they also feel chained to you, like I'm your slave, and it's never going to end. It's never going to die out. It's never going to fade. It's never going to be over with us. I'm screaming. This divine masculine is screaming. They could be feeling a lot of guilt because of the struggles that they have created between the both of you, or even in their life. They want to embrace you. Some of them are even thinking about trying to get you pregnant in a very dark way, in a way on how to keep you bonded to them, because they are afraid that you might forget. So it's like, you know, the very next time I'm going to get my divine feminine pregnant, or there's something that they want to have control over when it comes to the both of you. I feel like there's a lot of magic that happens between the both of you, and this seduction, this out of control seduction that they have for you causes them to kind of be very malicious, or want to kind of like play. It's like their ego wants to play with that obsession. They don't have a lot of knowledge about this connection, divine feminine. They're working on their dark ways so they could come into this authentic nature. They want to drop a facade. This person, your divine masculine, is pretty dark, and they're starting to see that their darkness, or their addiction to luxury, or their addiction to something, addiction to success, maybe putting them in a lot of unnecessary struggles, or they're feeling like this is part of the American dream. Temptation. What are they tempted here? They're tempted about something. They're tempted to recover the sexual energy between the both of you. Yeah, they want to get some of that booty. The Chariot. So they're working on something before they could come forward. The Wheel of Fortune. So they may be feeling like their luck is running out. There's multiple of delays with feeling overwhelmed and swamped and burdened. This person may drive around a lot, or they drive to different places to get paid. They may be traveling a lot for work. Chariot energy, they want to experience something very powerful with you. They want to have victory. They want to move swift about doing that as well. So what I'm going to tell you here is that they want more fulfillment sexually when it comes to their divine feminine. They also want to be more authentic with you, divine feminine. They also may want to tell you that even though they have been betrayed and backstabbed, or there was a lot of betrayals between the both of you, they wouldn't give you away for the world. Or they're starting to see, even though there was betrayals, there was painful endings between the both of you, they cannot deny this amazing pull or this amazing loving partnership energy that they feel with you. And I feel like they're really working hard. This could also mean that they're trying everything in their power to kind of free themselves from a situation. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So they're really paying attention to a lot of details, things that they're working on. They may even have a lot of progress that's happening with a very detailed enterprise, or they're using their passions to make money, or they're making money from doing something that's already within them, and that's giving them this willpower to kind of move forward in their life. It feels like they had to go back. They had to make a YOOOU to a dead-end career or something that was not really paying the bills, but it's money. It doesn't have a good result with money, but they went back to it somehow. It's like went back to an addiction, or relapse into addiction, or they're very addicted to the memories that they made, or the memories that they want to make with their divine feminine. A lot of these divine masculine are really, really quiet about, they're really quiet about the relationship, about what's happening, what they think about the relationship details. They're really quiet about it. But they want some sort of achievement swiftly, effortlessly. They want to experience, they want to take advantage of something here. This divine masculine desires to be materialistic, materialist. They strive to have like this grand life of luxury. They're very materialistic here. And because of their materialistic addictions, it left them in a lot of financial binds. Keeping up with the Joneses. This divine masculine could pass themselves off as a perfectionist, but they lack a lot of concentration. So I feel like that's why they backtrack on certain things that worked in the past. I'm hearing stand up straight. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. Something about the devil is right behind of you to stand up straight and take a leap, take a jump. Ooh, what? So there's a delay with, I don't know, it feels like a lawsuit, or there's a delay with a final decision, or some bad news came in and this is delaying your divine masculine from coming forward to you and, pursuing you. They feel burdened from this decision or from this news, and they're not willing to tell you because they feel like in many ways they're going to put their burden or struggles on you. But then they don't want you to forget about them because they're so silent. So they're working on something that they could give you. For some of you, it's a baby. And this is done out of control. They want to control the situation. They want to control how they show up in your life. Their sex drive could be overstimulated right now as well. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Devil with the Chariot. Your divine masculine assumes that their way of doing things is the best way for right now. Things are kind of painful. They feel exhausted. They feel like, a lot of things are up against them. There could be some family betrayals that has a lot to do with money as well. With the Ten of Swords, they could also feel like they're betraying you as well in something that they are hiding or keeping silent about. Okay, so I feel like this is just a heads up. Now, this is not going to resonate with each and every one of you, but when you get in contact with your divine masculine, they're going to try and play a victim card here about why they have been so silent, why things have been so painful. And if they come off as this victim mentality, like, you know, all the guns are pointing at them, they don't know why. And it's because they're not learning from the past. Their past it keeps calling them back, a way of doing things that they're highly addicted to, but has a very negative result. It's like it's calling them, and that could be that victim mentality. Like, why me? I'm so unfortunate. I have so many delays. Things are not work. It's like something is tempting your divine masculine to go back to an old way that has a very negative outcome. It causes destruction, and it causes things to become worse with the Ten of Swords. For some of you, your divine masculine has a really negative outcome about this connection between the both of you. It's almost like they feel like it's inevitable for things to end between the both of you. They feel like they're running out of time. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. They may feel like it's so many delays. They may feel like their luck, their blessings is running out with you. They may be feeling like things are locked right now. And, you know, even though they have the willpower, they have like this deep knowing that things could be, you know, they have, okay, so they have this deep knowing that they have the ability to change things, hey, to be more, or to make more experiences, to make more memories with you. But they feel like there were so many delays. There's a divine masculine that's working a dead-end job, and they're thinking about quitting. They're thinking about ending it with the Ten of Swords, and just having the willpower to move on in a more resourceful avenue or path. Hey. Some of your divine masculine may feel cursed. Devil and the Ten of Swords. They feel cursed. It's so many delays. They always have to resort to dead-end jobs. It's like they can't get ahead. They can't see out the struggle. And every time they get, like they're close to ending it or getting out the struggle, here comes the devil tempting them again. Oh my word. Here comes the devil tempting them again. Oh, divine masculine, why are you thinking that way? Yeah, they want control. The Chariot is all about control and determination, success, strong movement. So your divine masculine may feel like in this very fighting mood. They may feel like, you know what, they want to fight people at their job, or they just might quit. You know, they're fighting for their life. They want some sort of self-control, but they're really out of control here, divine feminine. They feel like things are slipping from under them, and they may show off. They may want to show off something here to get the ball moving between the both of you. So, your divine masculine may be feeling very desperate right now with the Chariot energy. So let's get some few cards before we close it up. We have multiples of tens here as well. So, you know, your divine masculine is at their ends with something here. They may have quit a job, or they ended something, or they may feel like you're going to end, or this is going to end. It's almost like they can't see beyond the ending. They have no hope for a new beginning, or a hope to come out of this adversity. Heart on fire, erotic, devoted, bliss. Yeah. That lover's energy, they're on fire. They're obsessed with how this love from the divine feminine makes them feel. Projects will lead to success, fruitful networking opportunities. So this is what I'm saying. Some of them could see the light at the end of the tunnel. They're making their way out of a financial bind. And I feel like they're going to be repaid for the hard work that they've been doing. Some of you, they have to give you some bad news of a new job that's going to take them on a different avenue, direction. So they may feel like things between you is going to end because they're being led in a different direction. Let go of unrealistic expectations of me. Okay, so there's a need for negotiating or discussing what's to come, but your divine masculine may not feel, they may feel very burdened to call you. Rebalance and restore. I'm glad that this card came back up from that last video that did not come out well. We also have 5-5. That was a number that came out as well in the last video of self-determination. So your divine masculine is building their self-determination up, or they need to tap into that untapped self-determination energy. They're willing to move forward on new things here or learning new things. So whatever this is in the 5 of Pentacles is going to lead to rebalancing with the 6 of Pentacles. My trauma got in the way. So even though they feel like nothing could come between the both of you, they're very loyal. Their trauma is getting in the way here. And I'm not too sure. The trauma could be stemming from the devil, where they're kind of like falling back on short-term goals or things that are very temporary. It's all part of their trauma. Family is getting in the way, or they're very obligated to family, a family situation, or they want a family with you, divine feminine. Very avoidant, yeah. Silent about the relationship situations, choosing to follow a higher path. I feel understood for the first time ever. So with you, they could be their authentic self, or they could at least tap into their good feelings, you know. With you, divine feminine, you marry the parts of themselves that they suppress, and they love that. They want to be with you. They regret not trying to give you what you deserve, even if it wasn't good for you in their eyes. I also feel like they're not wanting to return. If you have experienced a lot of betrayals with your divine masculine, they're not wanting to return to repeat another cycle. They're done with this looping of a cycle with the Chariot. They want more control in their life, more financial control. They're tapping into this self-determination, and they're going to follow a higher path. So they may be feeling, they may be dreading, you know, they may even want to tell you that they're sorry, but they really have to go forward on another path. We have betrayals disturb my inner peace. So these betrayals that they may have been serving, or they may have been enduring, is upsetting this divine masculine, and they want to find peace on their own. And I feel for a lot of you, they don't want to drag you down further with these struggles that they're struggling with their addictions, with their trauma that they're struggling with the devil. All right, so they're going to reach some sort of detachment for freedom, but they have to kind of like go on this path. And this path, it's almost like the lower energies, their ego may want to kind of pull them back to what's familiar, and they're having to fight against procrastination or complacency. So yeah, this divine masculine may be very shallow as well, and their shallowness lead them to a lot of financial binds. But they're kind of like self-determined to get out of that bind, and this is where they're going to take this higher path that's going to rebalance or restore their energy. So they may be working on releasing a lot of destructive behaviors here that cause too many delays. 4 of Pentacles, yeah, so they want to establish financial stability here, and they may be kind of letting go of money. Money's kind of like falling away from them. They're kind of seeing that greed may be one of their dark shadows here. And yeah, with the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like they may be very avoidant, kind of like isolating themselves, putting barriers between them and people that may have been betraying them. Wanted to be alone to kind of reflect on these issues that they haven't let go, that they may have been using to kind of like fuel their ambition at one point. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of juggling, and they know that they have to drop the ball on something here. So yeah, I feel like they're done with some sort of emotional roller coaster with their divine feminine. So if they're putting a lot of distance or very avoidant in the relationship matters, is because they don't want to repeat with the Chariot energy. They want success, they want movement, and going back into the same cycle is not bringing any movement, is not bringing them the victory that they want. Some of you, this divine masculine maybe feel very revengeful here. That's part of their dark shadows as well, revenge and greed. So they may be doing something to prove a point to someone as well. You know, someone could have tried to betray them or end them, leave them feeling powerless, and they're trying to show this person like, you didn't stop shit. So they're going to use things to their own benefit. I'm feeling like they're going to play dirty with someone that kind of took advantage of them or they tried to. So it kind of raised their aggression, revenge, and greed. It's really strong here, right? So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy this message. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for your support. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for your generous donations and tips to the free readings here in the Hourglass, and I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.